Good morning, everyone. Warren County Fiscal Court Thursday, December 18th, 2025 is now called to order. We'll start off our meeting with our invocation from Tracy Woods, Warren County Sheriff's Department Chaplain. Tracy, thank you, and that'll be followed by a pledge to the flag from Esquire Rick Williams. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's pray. God, we thank you for this day and for the opportunities that we have to serve. May we be faithful stewards as we try to serve one another as well as our community. For those in need, God, of safety, would you please provide protection? For those facing difficult decisions, God, would you please grant wisdom? And for those facing uncertainty, would you please give them courage? Help us all today to show grace and mercy and love to those around us. May we serve them and help us to listen well, with humility, and to act with integrity in all that we do and all that we say. It's in Jesus' name that we pray. Amen.
Amen. If you would please stand, join with me in pledging allegiance to our nation's flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Clerk, please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Present.
Esquire Lasley.
Here.
Esquire Cummings.
Here.
Esquire Williams.
Here.
Esquire McWhorter.
Here.
Esquire Lawrence.
Here.
First item is approved minutes of the fiscal court meeting on December 4th, 2025. Motion by Esquire Lasley, second by Esquire Williams. Any corrections? Please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter. Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 5 is approved personnel changes for Warren County. Motion by Esquire Aldridge, second by Esquire McWhorter. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter. Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 6 approves the work schedule for the Warren County Road Department. Motion by Esquire Aldridge, second by Esquire Cummings. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, this time we're going to take a momentary break. We have a gentleman who wants to address the court, Mr. Nelson. Come on forward there. And you state your name and address, and then you're ready to roll.
Tony Nelson, 6301 Richardsville Road.
Perfect, thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you for the ability to talk today. I really appreciate it. On December 11th, we posted on the Facebook page Spotted in Bowling Green. It's a very popular page regarding the flock system that this fiscal court voted in and which this court allowed to have put in place. The purpose of this post was to inform the public that the system in this community is to get their thoughts and opinions. As of this morning, there were 804 comments and 291 shares of that post. The vast majority of these comments are from members of this community who have major concerns about the system. Obviously, from the number of times that this post has been shared, there is a great deal of concern about the function, safety, legality, and future of this system. The most significant danger of the flock system is the elimination of public anonymity. These are not just cameras, they are automated license plate readers. They create searchable 30-day minimum digital trail of every resident's movement. When we record the movements of 99% of law-abiding citizens to catch the 1%, we aren't policing crime, rather we are monitoring the population. We are told these cameras are for stolen cars, Amber Alerts, and catching criminals. But history shows us that surveillance tools always undergo mission creep. Flock's national sharing model is the problem. It's causing a national reckoning on federal surveillance, which is allowing local law enforcement and federal agencies to access data across state lines. The ACLU carried out a broad open records project, and among the findings is that Flock's default agreement with municipalities give them the right to share data with federal and local agencies for investigative purposes, even if the local government chooses to restrict the data to its own officers. The Flock system is owned by a private corporation. This means that we are entrusting our data to a company that has many times been proven to not respect the privacy and has had little oversight into their system. A recent independent security audit in late '25 highlighted vulnerabilities in their hardware that could potentially allow unauthorized access. Once this data is in a cloud-based network, it's a target for hackers and subject to sharing agreements that the public rarely sees. More than a dozen local governments across the county have suspended their Flock systems in the past year. In Evanston, Illinois, the city officials terminated its contract with Flock after a state audit found federal agents had access camera footage. They had to shield their Flock cameras, views with black plastic bags, because said Flock reinstalled the monitors without their consent after the city discontinued their contract with them. Flock believed Evanston's move to remove its cameras was a violation of their contract, so Flock reinstalled the cameras, but ultimately ceded to local officials and terminated the system. Independent intelligence physical safety company, IPVM, found that Flock's system misidentified which state a license plate belonged to about 10% of the time. Given that state misidentification errors have led to innocent people being treated as dangerous criminals, the lack of efficiency in the system is in question. According to America's Civil Liberties Union, Flock is planning to plug its system into commercial data brokers that offer services such as people lookup. We question whether this is in compliance with Privacy Act of 1974. We have read that the existing cameras are the first phase of the plans, and phase 2 is the installation of many more cameras in the county. We are asking Warren County to pause the system pending a review from Public Safety Committee, which should consist of an outside qualified auditing company. Once the audit is complete and the results are shared with citizens, we ask that we have the opportunity to vote as to whether or not the system be reinstated. And I do have cited here everything that I had talked about, and I do have a copy for each one of you.
Yes. Mr. Nelson, thanks for the thorough information that you've provided the court today. We do appreciate you coming and sharing those concerns with us. And as you know, as I shared with you, without it being on the agenda, this court does not have the opportunity to make comment other than what I'm saying right now. But we do appreciate you coming in, and thank you for the information. We'll review this for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much. All right, back to our agenda. Item 7 is approved order 2538, reappointing Sue Perrigan, Eric Walker, and Rick Wilson to the Intermodal Transportation Authority, ITA, the Board of Directors. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire McWhirter. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 8 is approve resolution 2522, approving and consenting to Intermodal Transportation Authority, Inc., amending and restating its articles of incorporation to change its corporate name to Bowling Green ITA, Inc. And Gaines Penn is here, who is probably the design person as well.
No, Judge.
You just the lawyer, you did not come up with
I'm
the
just-
design? Okay.
Just a foot soldier. Good morning, members of the court. The Intermodal Transportation Authority, Inc. was formed in 1998. The name is a mouthful. It served its purpose well for the initial creation of the Kentucky Transpark. With the support of the city and the county, it's done remarkable things, so thank you. The city fathers, the county fathers have, with the management of the ITA, have given some thought to the name change here. We believe this helps more accurately reflect what the role of the ITA is in developing and economic development efforts throughout our community. So this resolution simply authorizes the ITA to move forward with the name change and file the appropriate paperwork with the state.
That's Great. I know the members of the ITA have done a great job, obviously, as you say, the Kentucky Trans Park. We have other parcels of property for economic development county-wide, and it makes, I think, more sense for this board to oversee all of those rather than have 3 and 4 different boards of small parcels. And so we appreciate doing this. So I do like that infrastructure technology acreage because there's some great things coming our way from an economic development standpoint. So they wanted to change that name, Bowling Green ITA. So thank you. Motion by Squire Cummings, second by Squire Aldridge. Any discussion or questions? Any problems with the logo for Gaines Pen here? Is it good? Okay, you're in the clear. All right, please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 9 is approved determination amount of $90,339 to the Warren County Downtown Economic Development Authority for Warren County increment payment to the downtown TIF. This is for property tax growth in the TIF for the year of 2024. Motion by Squire Lasley, second by Squire Lawrence. I would like to comment one great thing, the TIF continues to grow, has been extremely successful. Their check for 24, it will be a little over $5.2 million. And that was, again, when that first started, their first check was $3 million for 5 years. So it's grown considerably and it's made quite a difference. So any questions, discussion? If not, please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter. Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 10 is approved determination amount of $26,309.61 to DC Elevator for electronic board replacements in elevator number 3 at the parking garage. One was shorted, causing the others to go out as well, and this is our contracted vendor. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire Cummings. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 11 is approved determination amount of $9,885 to BG Wind Electric for the purchase of LED light fixtures to be used on ball fields throughout the park system. This is Purchase Pros pricing. Motion by Squire Williams, second by Squire Lasley. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 12 is approve the jail inspection report from November 25th, 2025 from the U.S. Bureau of Prisons. There were no findings noted, and the agency was praised for its professionalism.
Good morning, Judge.
Jailer
Court.
Harmon?
Wanted to offer a couple of words of thanks to my staff. The Bureau of Prisons program is not only for some of those inmates that are locked down inside of the building, but also those that are in restricted custody that go out and work in our community every day. And then we have folks all over Kentucky that are on home confinement with the USBOP as well. And so we have to do home checks and work checks, drug testing every week, and monitor these folks on ankle monitor when they're working and out in our community. And they do two inspection periods a year. And there were no concerns noted during this inspection. So the handful of staff that work directly with this program, want to give them my thanks for all of their hard work and dedication to keep us in good standing with our federal partners. So, thank you.
Great job, Jailer. Fantastic report, too. Read through that, so. Motion by Squire Cummings, second by Squire Aldridge. Any other discussion?
I was just going to echo how good job our whole jail staff does under Stephen's leadership. And we are blessed to have what we have for the amount of stuff. And of course, I always ask my same question that I'm going to ask this morning, right? 649. Thank you very much.
649 customers, that's good. So, thank you, Stephen. Hey, it's part of it, but thank you for the hard work that they do, and what a great report there, too. All right, please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 13 is approve the 211 report for November 2025. Motion by Squire Lawrence, second by Squire Lasley. Discussion or questions?
Just that the number continues to be huge. So the need
Yeah.
is out there.
Great point. If you take a look at that 211 report, it's been a fantastic investment the fiscal court's done. It's kept those people from calling 911 but unfortunately, that number continues to rise. So many people in need, and so what a great service that provides to get people the right resources. So thank you for that comment, Ms. Squire Cummings. All right, please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 14 is approved determination amount of $6,009.30 to Utility Associates, Inc. for the purchase of an in-car video system for the new Parks Police Officer. This is a contracted vendor. Motion by Squire Lasley, second by Squire Lawrence. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 15 is authorize Parks Department to advertise for bids for ball field products and chemicals for the 25-26 budget year. A motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire McWhorter. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 16 is authorize the Parks Department to advertise for bids for mulch, sifted soil, and infield dirt for the 25-26 budget year. Motion by Squire Lasley, second by Squire Williams. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 17 is approved determination amount of $5,960 to Brentwood Lawnmower Shop for the purchase of a Billy Goat sod cutter for parks to replace one that is beyond repair. 3 quotes are obtained. That's the lowest and best. Motion by Squire Lawrence, second by Squire Williams. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 18 is approve emergency determination amount of $8,616 to Lions Company for the replacement of compressor number 3 of the second floor HVAC at the old courthouse. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire Cummings. On behalf of the second floor that was 49 degrees Monday, we appreciate the courts doing that for us. Any other discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
And it pains me to say it, but our staff is soft. They're all have jobs, but 50 degrees evidently is a lot of complaining, and it just gets old, so. Item 19 is accept bid from 911 Fleet and Fire Equipment in the amount of $347,500 for the purchase of 2 Ford F-350 brush wildland trucks for the Warren County Fire Department, and authorize the judge executive to sign all related documents. These were publicly advertised as the best evaluated bid in regard to specification, compliance, and pricing. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire McWhorter. Discussion or questions? Bill, where are these going to? Why don't you tell us where we're going to store them?
Good morning. So as part of the apparatus acquisition process we're going through, one of them is 100% going to Hadley. The second one is to be determined. However, we do have some genuine needs out there. So it's all part of the bigger process of figuring out where the needs are and
Great.
realigning things.
Okay, good, thank you so much. All right, any other discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 20 is accept bid from Fire Service, Inc. in the amount of $1,596,482 for the purchase of 2 Fouts Spartan chassis custom cab structural fire engines for the Warren County Fire Department. Authorize the judge executive to sign all related documents. This was publicly advertised. This was the best evaluated bid in regard to specification, compliance, and pricing. Bill?
Yes, so just continuing that previous conversation, prior to the Mission CIT study being initiated, there were a broader examination of resources being needed, and we've spent some time going through exactly what those needs look like. And the former way of buying 5 engines 1 year and then waiting a couple years and buying 4 more is probably not the most cost-effective and conducive way of doing business. So we believe that this, along with the brush trucks and the 2 previously authorized vehicles, will put us in a good position to where we can continue to evaluate and grow from there. So, any
Are
questions?
these 2 trucks being used at? How is it?
We do not have that specified. We do have a chiefs meeting in January where we intend to have that conversation. However, it will be based on a variety of factors: call volume, need, age of apparatus, et cetera.
And again, delivery is approximately a year though, correct?
Correct. That was a large stipulation in the bid process. Generally speaking, if you were to order a fire truck today, generally speaking, you're looking at between 2 and 4 years for delivery time. And during our specification process, we specified 12 months or less. And unfortunately, several were not able to meet that. And this company was. And we are fairly confident, based on their references and the jurisdictions that currently have vehicles of this type, that they will suit us very well for 20-plus years.
Great. Thank you.
And to make a note, Judge, the brush trucks are only 170-day lead time, so we have a lot of apparatus going to be arriving very quickly.
That's great, yeah, we're looking forward to that. Thank you. Okay, we have a motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire McWhorter. Further discussion? Please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 21 is approve the Warren County Regional Jail Canteen Account Financial Report for November 2025. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire Lasley. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 22 is approve software as a service agreement for 2Inform stormwater compliance software in the amount of $28,380 annually with a one-time $7,840 implementation cost. Motion by Squire Lasley, second by Squire Williams. I want to thank Nikki for all the hard work. She's got an awful lot of things. Is Nikki already gone?
She had to leave.
Oh, we had a compressor down at the ice rink. Never mind what I was saying. No, I'm kidding. She has done a great job. She's done a great job. Stormwater's got an awful lot of work ahead of them, taking care of things, so this is a great move for us. Please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 23 is approve the fee in lieu of construction policy annual updates for stormwater. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire McWhorter. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 24 is approve the 2026 budget for the Warren County Sheriff's Office. Motion by Squire Cummings, second by Squire Aldridge. Discussion or questions?
I'm just curious.
Sheriff? Yeah.
Sheriff, put you on the spot here if I might. Overall, how much percentage of increase do we have this year over last?
He's waiting for this question.
I know he was. I prepared me.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's a great question. We reduced last year's budget by $405,000. So in July, we had asked $405,000 more than what we're asking for this year. So we've reduced it by $405,000 from what we've asked for fiscal court assistance from last year to this year.
Thank you.
I do appreciate the question.
Oh, he was chomping at the bit to get that question. That's right.
And there's some reasons for that. One is there was a new state law on vehicle inspections, and so we were getting paid $5 per vehicle inspection. That went to 15. We also had some increased tax revenues that have come in, as we know, and so we get a small percentage of that. So a lot of different shifting as far as that goes, so, but I do appreciate it. Any other questions?
Yep. Just the last one I have is based on your budget and staffing requirements, we're in good shape. We're meeting what your needs are and what you need to have.
Yes, sir. If that changes, I'll be sure to let you know. I can assure you of that. But no, we greatly appreciate. We've got 3 folks who are getting ready to go to the academy. They'll be hired February 1st to go to the academy March 1st. But that's, at this point, those are the only, we've already filled any position that we have. So, and I had talked to the judge a while back. I want to have all positions filled and folks out before we make any additional modifications, changes, and look at that. I will say that, our call volume continues to rise, but we have reallocated some things, and the Parks, which is a great partner of ours, and we have shifted one of our personnel to them, but Parks took on the cost of that, so we backfilled that position. So in essence, we kind of got to add an additional body there, and we continue to manage our personnel as we do each and every day. So, but thank you. Any other questions?
Great.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Sheriff. All right. Any other questions for Sheriff? Please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 25 is approved determination amount of $31,254.93 to Clay Power Sports for the purchase of a boat for the technical rescue team. 3 bids were solicited. This was the best evaluated quote based on included equipment. The SAR grant will pay for 75% of this purchase. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire McWhorter. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 26, approved lease agreement with Enterprise Fleet for a 2025 Dodge Durango in an amount not to exceed $1,000 per month for 60 months for Parks Department administrative use, replacing a 2022 Ford Escape that will be turned back into Enterprise to be sold, and the funds applied to this new lease. This is the contracted vendor. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire Lasley. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 27 is grant authority to advertise for bids for a video surveillance trailer for emergency management. Motion by Squire Williams, second by Squire Lawrence. Discussion or questions? Please call roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 28 is approve the 2026 budget for the Warren County Clerk's Office. Motion by Squire Aldridge. Second by Squire Lawrence. Look at Lynette, just a momentary pause there, it's fine. Discussion or discussion or questions? Lynette?
Any questions?
It's basically the same one I would have that had the sheriff, is how does that reflect on last year's budget?
We have a slight increase in our payroll budget. I did do a cost of living 3% raise. Probably in past years, I generally give my employees, since I'm fiscal year, in January, but I'm actually going to hold those funds back till June, till we see actually what the county's going to do. So, but I did want to go ahead and budget that in. But thus far, if you notice in your cover letter, that thus far in my term, I've given back in your 25% account. That's not my 75 that you get at the end of my term. But so far, I've given back $3,247,000 in your 25% account that you all get every month. So,
Thank you for the job you do.
well,
Yep.
thank you all for allowing us to do it. But I do want to thank my staff. They work very hard, and you can see that I'm hoping to be able to relocate some of my office in the near future. So we'll see how that all goes, but that's part of I did have some capital outlay that I needed to increase that for a possible reconstruction of part of the courthouse.
This is, this is like a kid that goes to college and comes back at Thanksgiving and his room is totally taken over and doesn't have a bedroom anymore. So Sheriff, just get ready. So I'd say,
I've already measured for the drapes and all that, so I'm ready. Thank you all.
thank you on that. All right, please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 29 is approve the interfund transfers for Warren County. Motion by Squire Lawrence, second by Squire Lasley. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 30 is approve the budget transfers for Warren County. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire McWhorter. Discussion or questions? Please call roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 31 is approve the treasurer's report for November 2025. Motion by Squire Lasley, second by Squire Lawrence. Discussion or questions?
Just an attaboy for our young man over there doing a good job.
Thank you, that's good. Please call roll, thank you.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 32 is approve emergency determination, the amount of $31,185 to Sunbelt Construction for installation of a handicap ramp and Taylor's Chapel. This is the back entrance of the Taylor's Chapel facility that the county owns that had to be removed for construction. And we do not have access, ADA access to that building, but we need to address that immediately, so. Motion Squire Aldridge, second by Squire McWhorter. Discussion or questions? Please call roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 33 is approve emergency determination in the amount of $44,879 to Pi Barker for replacement of the fire alarm system in the restricted custody center at the jail. It's paid for by the canteen account at no cost to Warren County. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire Lasley. This system is almost inoperable, obviously, so it's a situation that we're in deep trouble. We appreciate the canteen account. We're able to do this, but this is parts that I will tell you that are not made anymore. Stephen had resorted to buying spare parts on eBay to keep this up. So something needed to happen, so we appreciate the hard work there. Let's call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 34 is approved determination of amount of $13,059.99 to AAA Systems for new access control system for Phase 1 at Sugar Maple Square. 3 quotes were obtained. This was the lowest and best. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire McWhorter. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 35 is approved determination amount of $5,381.36 to AAA Systems for Phase 1 security camera installation at Sugar Maple Square. This is the contracted vendor for that. Motion by Squire Lawrence, second by Squire Lasley. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 37 is accept quarterly financial report from Alvaton and Richardsville Fire Departments. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire Cummings. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 38 is approved first reading of ordinance 2516, authorizing a lighting agreement between Warren Rural Electric Cooperative Corporation and Creekside Bend Phase 1. Motion by Squire Lawrence, second by Squire Cummings. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 39 is approved first reading of ordinance 2517, authorizing a lighting agreement between Warren Rural Electric Cooperative Corporation and Stagner Farms Phase 2. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire Cummings. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
I purposely skipped number 36 to see if Crystal was paying attention, and she was, so thank you, Crystal. Item 36, we'll go back to that. Approve order 2537, declaring surplus equipment for the Parks Department.
Motion.
Motion by Squire Lawrence, second by Squire Lasley. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 40, approve deed of conveyance from Warren County School District Finance Board for the old Alvaton Gym and grant judge executive authority to execute all related documents. Motion by Squire Cummings, second by Squire McWhorter. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 41 is approved determination amount of $7,452.47 to Gary Ford's Paint and Body Shop to repair damage to a 21 Ford F-150 based at Basil Griffin Park. 3 quotes were obtained. This was the lowest and best. Motion by Squire Williams, second by Squire Lawrence. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Treasurer, please report the claims.
General Fund, $7,901,759. Road Fund, $234,661. Jail Fund, $629,105. Stormwater Fund, $228,879. Federal Forfeiture Fund, $6,258. E911 Fund, $13,149. Happy to answer any questions.
Motion that we pay our bills.
Motion by Squire Cummings, second by Squire McWhorter. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to reverse things up a little bit before we get rolling, but we've had a historic day with our personnel agreements here, and I'd like to have Bill Rector come forward and do a little talking about what the court has approved for next year.
Yes, so as we started the fire department journey about a year ago, as far as my involvement, and which started long before that with the mission CIT study and those other things, it was determined that our most critical time for staffing need was during the daytime, and we have seen great success with providing that daytime staffing. For example, today we have 14 people working throughout the county at 4 different locations, and we believe that working hand in hand with the volunteers, we are able to meet the demand rather well. In order to continue with that plan, as far as continuing to provide daytime, weekday staffing, we have found that it is imperative to, rather than relying strictly on part-time personnel, to have a cadre of full-time employees. And we were fortunate to bring forward 9 names to fiscal court today. And if it's appropriate, Judge, could I announce those people here that are here today?
Absolutely.
Okay. So this morning we have a couple folks. We have one gentleman online, Doug Hoots, who will be coming on as a firefighter. And then we have several folks that are with us this morning. We have Tyler Scudder,
You stand up there for us, if you don't
sure.
mind, Tyler. Thank you.
Pete Tarantino, Dylan Hunt, and Tim Buchanan. I don't believe that I'm missing anyone else. If I am, I'm sorry. And then the sort of the linchpin that's holding everything together in the back is our administrative assistant, Jen Klinglesmith. She's the one that keeps us all in line, so she does an excellent job at that. But these folks, amongst several others that are not here today, are going to be our first full-time employees. And it's a pretty exciting day for the fire department. And as we move forward, we have a very clear path that we are going to be working hand in hand with our volunteers and our part-time folks. And it's a great day.
Yeah, it's a great day. We'll look forward to swearing them in January 8th at our next fiscal court meeting, but what a fantastic opportunity for Warren County. And so on behalf of all 150,000 citizens, thank you all for your commitment to Warren County and for what you're going to do for us. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sheriff?
Judge, just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and want to thank Brian again. He's done remarkable work helping everything move along at Sugar Maple Square. If anybody hasn't been down there lately, this is a great time to get down there. Furniture got moved in this past week, and so it looks absolutely fantastic. So, but just want to recognize and thank Brian for all his hard work and everything, keeping everything moving down there.
It's fantastic. We'll have that opening in the spring. On the sheriff, it's a 2-phase project. They're working on phase 2 now, but it'll be an exciting day for Warren County when we open that up. So thank you for that. Lynette?
Just like to wish everybody Merry Christmas and a safe
think so too. Thank you. Jailer? Merry Christmas, Judge. Thank you. Chris? Merry Christmas, Judge. Merry Christmas. Josh, Nora? Nikki, did she make it back?
She did.
Nikki is here. I asked a couple questions, but some of these guys answered them.
And he even complimented you.
Do a great job, Nikki. We're proud of you for all the work there, so thank you so much. Holly Warren, oh my gosh, there she is.
Good morning, Judge. We just wanted to wish everyone a Merry Christmas from the Contractors Licensing Board and a Happy Holidays.
Thank you. Merry Christmas, Holly. You guys can head on home now. I know you came in just for that, so it's good. Ronnie? Merry Christmas. Tommy? Thank you. Look forward to being with you later today. Ben?
You not call him in for any meeting afterwards?
James, no, he's off the hook today. I met with him yesterday. James? That's great. That's good. Happy New Year. Squire McWhirter?
Merry Christmas to all, and just like to offer my condolences to the Mike Murphy family. What a great guy he was, and a good friend, and his services are tomorrow and at St. Joe, and then his service will be at, they're going to move him to Holy Spirit for his service. Anyway, certainly my prayers go out to them.
Absolutely. Thank you, buddy. Squire Aldridge?
Thank you, Judge. I just want to echo what Mr. Rector spoke of a moment ago, how historic today is in hiring of our first full-time personnel for the fire department in support of the volunteer fire departments. I want to, as always, thank those men and women that serve the community in a volunteer capacity. Without them, I don't know where we would be. And I appreciate I want to speak out on a company, D&D Sealing and Striping. They volunteered their services and materials and have sealed and striped the Hadley Community Center as well as the Hadley Volunteer Fire Department. So to go along with their brand new roof, they now have a very aesthetically pleasing parking lot. So again, I want to thank D&D Sealing and Striping for doing that. And it's my understanding, not only did they do it once, it didn't quite meet their standards, they did it a second time. So when you see a company like that step up and, you know, donate their time and their material, but at the same time have such high level of quality and integrity that they want it right and right no matter what. Again, I appreciate that and I thank them. Want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Thank you, Judge. Yes,
thank you.
Embarrass
anyone else you want to talk about?
It is exciting. You know, again, thanks to our men and women who serve in our military. It's exciting for us to have our Marine home. My son William is in for the holidays.
William, why don't you stand up for us? Let's get William Waters.
So definitely makes Christmas a little more merry having all the family together. So.
Yep, that's right. We're proud of you, William, for all the work that you're doing for our country. And he's starting dive school in January. So that's a fantastic thing. You're just making us all proud. So we're extremely honored to have you here with us today. Thank you. Squire Cummings?
I had that note on here just in case he missed it, so William, glad you're here, buddy. I want to thank all the volunteer people in our fire department, especially our chiefs. You know, sometimes we just take things for granted, and I want to say thank you all, the ones that are here, Mason, y'all who are here, thank you all for everything that you do for our community, and I still say that you are the glue and the backbone of our community, and we will always count on you, and thank you for your service and so forth. And they're always busy. They had a fire rescue, I heard a water rescue last night, so thank you all for what they do. Mentioned Mike Murphy, great man. Warren County is going to be a lesser place because of his passing. His legacy and what he's done for Warren County is almost immeasurable, and we definitely will pass on condolences to Mickey and his family and so forth. And I'm not going to steal your thunder because I feel like you got something prepared, but we are getting ready to enter the season that we are with our families, that we should enjoy those times together and remember all that we do and what we do is for our loved ones and the ones who mean the most to us. So Merry Christmas to everybody. Merry Christmas and a safe and happy New Year. And Sheriff, good luck. Hope we have no incidences over the holiday weekend. So wish you all a quiet weekend.
Great. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas, Ron. Squire Williams.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas to all and a Happy New Year. And I want to say that congratulate the Bowling Green Rotary Club. They'll finish up their shoe distribution today at the school. This will make over 500 pairs of shoes that they have given to needy children this year. And there may be more coming in the springtime, but we're very proud to be able to do that. Merry Christmas to everybody.
That's awesome. Thank you. Squire Lawrence.
Yeah, Judge, I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and thank all the department heads and all the people that work for you. You're doing a great job. You make us look better than what we really are. I can tell you that because it just seems almost effortless on our part. If I call one of you guys, you're always answering the telephone and you always get right on the problem. And I really appreciate that. Also, I'm really going to miss Mike. I tell you, it's going to be it's a different time of year when you start losing people. I tell you.
It absolutely is, buddy. Squire, lastly, you don't realize this, but we do have a contest every year, and unanimous, you're number one this year with that outfit. But Squire Lastly.
I would like to jump in, also wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Echo a lot of what Tom said in terms of everybody that keeps the county running, but I'd also like to recognize a lot of the nonprofits across certainly the county and the region that this is a tough time of year for a lot of folks, and they step in and help certainly make a big difference in a lot of people's lives on a daily basis, but it's particularly felt this time of year, and so I'd like to extend a thank you to them, and I would like to wish a belated birthday to Ron. He had a big one just a couple days ago, and then I'd like to wish the judge a happy birthday. It's going to be coming up before we meet again, so happy birthday.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for that. Keeping up with everything, that's good. So we'll probably have a special call meeting right beforehand, though, so we can say something. Although, let me just share with you, it won't be for that reason. If we have, the public should realize we have an obligation before Stephen speaks about paying our bills in the calendar year. If we have something of significance that comes up, there's always a possibility we have to have a quick special called meeting the last week of December to pay those bills, and so that's obviously always a possibility. So, thank you. And if we do that, then I would appreciate some more birthday wishes. Then, now, Mr. Treasurer.
Merry Christmas, Judge.
Merry Christmas, buddy. Ms. Chandler.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas. Crystal.
Feliz Navidad.
That's good. Thank you, Crystal.
Working on Spanish.
She does.
I like it.
Deputy Judge Downing.
Just a couple of things. I want to echo what Eric said for all our volunteer departments, but personally this week we had a little family medical emergency. Mason Chief and Chief Bailey, both your all's departments were very quick to respond, extremely professional, and it was cold on Monday, so they left the comfort of their home or job to get out there and help my family member. It was not cold inside their home, I can assure you. It was about 90, but so they got caught up. But thank you guys in your departments. CID is going to be hopefully moving in next week into that phase 1, so that's exciting for us. And then, Judge, we wanted to present your Christmas present this year. Fiscal Court, the magistrates, many of our department heads and employees contributed to the Salvation Army Red Kettle Challenge for you, and a total of slightly over $1,300.
Oh, my word.
So,
thank you all so much.
You're very
Thank you.
welcome.
That's
Merry
good. Honored. Thank you. It's a, well, thank you for, Frank, for doing that. I happen to have brought, I am just a tad competitive, and so we do have the Red Kettle Challenge going. It's the mayor versus me, and it's an absolute smoking that's going on right now. That's the way I like it. So, but I'm honored by that. I think I think the Salvation Army does such great work. As I like to say, each and every one in this room is very blessed. But the Lord did not bless any of us so that we could have a better life. He blessed us so we could bless others. And the Salvation Army is the true epitome of Christ's hands, feet, and mouth in this community. They take care of the most vulnerable, and so thank you. I'm honored by that. That means the world to me, so thank you for doing that. I would like to say I got a couple things. I appreciate the staff up here. I did get a mug, and it's Employee of the Month, runner-up, and so there's always next January. I don't know. I'll keep trying. So. Always an honor to work with each and every member of Warren County government. Our department heads and all their employees do such a great job, and it's truly been, in a lot of different things I've done in my life, the honor of a lifetime to work with each and every one of you. We get asked an awful lot. There's sometimes a lot of credit that comes up here, but yet that credit lies with the people that work in this community. It's not me, it's all of us together. And so I will tell you, I love each and every one of you. Thank you for the hard work that you do every day to keep the citizens safe, but also to provide quality of life initiatives, everything that we do behind the scenes. I'm appreciative of each and every one of you. To our volunteer fire departments, thank you for the hard work that you do. You can imagine the stress of getting a call right now in the middle of the day and having to take care of business, and that's what they do in each and every day, so thank you for that. We had mentioned before, I do want to say just one thing very quickly about Mike Murphy. He's been a personal mentor of mine since I was 20 years old, and so great friend. So Murph, not only has he just been influential in building things in this community, Buchanan tennis facility, all kinds of parks buildings for Warren County on top of every other building of significance in this community, but he probably is one of the most intentional people I've ever met in my life. He knew every one of his employees, their spouses, their kids, grandkids, things like this, and I could tell you 1,000 stories, but the one story this time of year I'll tell you is when Murph was 15, his father passed away. His father passed away, had been sick for a while. He passed away Christmas morning. And I'd always asked him, it's just hard. I don't want to get going there, but Scott and Tom have a tough, especially the first Christmas without your loved one's hard. So I always thought to myself, he was the oldest. He had a sister and a brother, and older sister, but he was the son. His dad owned a concrete company, Murphy Ready Mix, and so he just, at 15, had to kind of go to work and try to go through high school and try to keep it afloat, and at 18, the company went under. Obviously, they had no one to run the company, and so. But I always asked Murph, it had to be hard. He said, it was hard, but I think the Lord took my father Christmas morning to remind me of the importance of family. And so, Murphy lives on Old Scottsville Road. His dream was always to have a house big enough to have all of his family, kids, grandkids, everyone celebrate Christmas. This is like his favorite time of the year. And I remember going there last year. I'd go a lot of times, Christmas Eve, and go. He'd have a big celebration with friends. There'd be just a bazillion people there. But I was talking to him as I was leaving. He's like, man, it's like laughingly saying it's the longest week of his life because all of his relatives come and stay at the house. 47, I'm not kidding, 47 people, grandkids, in-laws, some he didn't like, brothers, all these people, but 47 people spend 4 straight days at his house. Of course, he'd like to say, not a one of them cleaned a plate or made any food, and he would take care of it. But that's what he loved, because he understood the significance of the birth of Christ in his life and the significance of family and memories. And so what I would pray for each and every one of you is to take the Christmas time. Don't take anything for granted. It is about memories, and if you can think back of your childhood and the magic of Christmas, just don't ever forget that. So with that, I want to tell each and every one of you, thank you for all the hard work you're doing. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I hope Warren County continues to be blessed by each and every one of you. With that, we have a motion by Squire Lawrence to adjourn. Thank you all.